Hi, I'm Tu Win, registered dietitian nutritionist on the Healthy Living team at Giant Food. This video is all about family meals, which is important for all ages. Although we are focusing on the benefits of family mealtime today, our team is here to support you in whatever your health goals may be: managing diabetes, maintaining heart health, eating on a budget, or maybe just ways to try something new. We offer a wide variety of services that you can access on giantfood.com/healthyliving. Okay, let's get started. This video will be under 30 minutes and includes supporting materials and reference materials like a shopping list, meal plan, and recipe ideas. I'll go over those at the end. So let's get started. Before we begin, consider this as we talk about family meals. Family is whoever you define them to be. It could be your traditional family, maybe you, your spouse, and your three little children. Maybe you're an empty nester and it's just you and your partner. Or maybe it's your roommate or a friend. Also, keep in mind that throughout this class, I'll be talking about family meal times, but meal times can be any eating occasion: breakfast, lunch, dinner, morning snack, afternoon snack, whatever it may be. Studies have shown that anytime you sit down and eat with your family, the benefits are there. More to come on this later. And lastly, just like family meal times are to be kept light and positive, we'll keep this class light and positive too. Talking about family can sometimes get heavy. Talking about food can definitely sometimes get heavy. So, talking about family and food may draw some emotions. Our goal here today is to provide you with takeaways to improve your family meal times however you see fit. Some of our tips may resonate with you, some may not. So take what works for you and apply it to your situation. Let's dive into why family meal times are important, starting off with the nutritional benefits as it applies to children. There is significant relationships between frequent family meals and better nutritional health. Researchers have found that preschool-aged children who have more frequent family meals eat more fruits and vegetables than those who do not. And for adolescents, participating in more than 5 family meals per week was associated with greater vegetable and fruit intake and less sugar sweetened beverage intake. Not only does increasing the frequency of family meals lead to improved diet quality, but further studies suggest that increasing family mealtime duration by approximately 10 minutes can improve the quality of children's diet and behavior as well. Family meals serve as a formative learning environment that shapes children's food choices and preferences, and it makes for an ideal setting for efforts to improve children's nutritional health. On a related note, other studies show that children who share 3 or more family meals per week are more likely to have a healthy weight and a healthier diet than those who share fewer than 3 family meals. This makes sense, as we know that more family meals are correlated with better diet quality. And this is also true for family meal frequency during adolescence. No matter the level of frequency, whether it's 1 to 2 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week, or more than 5 family meals per week, family meals are significantly associated with reduced odds of being overweight or having obesity 10 years later in young adulthood, as compared with never having family meals at all as an adolescent. And lastly, family meals help to promote healthy eating in toddlers and infants, which is fundamental in establishing good eating habits later in life. Infants and toddlers model behaviors that they see from their caregivers and siblings. The associations between family meals and less fussiness and emotional eating, more food enjoyment, and better nutrient intake suggest that the family meal is a valuable moment to promote healthy eating in toddlers and infants. Besides those ever important nutritional benefits of family meal times, family meals have also been shown to have mental health benefits, emotional benefits, and influences on children's biopsychosocial well being. A 2013 study described the relationships between family meals with family connectedness, parental monitoring, and parent child communication. And it explored if frequent family meals were associated with better mental well being and fewer risk taking behaviors among adolescents. The findings suggest that family meals may provide a unique opportunity for building stronger families in young people. Regular family meals are also linked to higher grades and self esteem. Adolescents are also less likely to show symptoms of violence, depression, and suicide, less likely to use or abuse drugs or run away, less likely to engage in risky behavior or delinquent acts, and delayed sexual activity with each additional family meal shared each week. Frequent family meals may have a protective effect on the mental health of adolescents, particularly for depressive symptoms in girls. And frequent family meals are also inversely associated with disordered eating. Children who grow up sharing family meals are also more likely to exhibit pro social behaviors as adults, such as sharing, fairness, and respect. So, what this means is that creating environments where frequent family meals are normative, valued, and feasible for families can result in so many benefits for young people, such as good nutrition and beyond. Family meals are not only beneficial to children and adolescents, but beneficial for the adults as well. We talked about family meals improving the nutritional status of children, but it can also improve the nutritional status of adults too. So the good news here is that it's never too late to start. Improved nutritional status includes eating more fruits and vegetables, having breakfast more often, and less likely to suffer from obesity, as well as better diets in general. Besides nutrition, findings from a study suggest that frequent family meals may contribute to the social and emotional well being of the adults. Results suggest that adults who report frequent family meals have been associated with higher levels of greater self esteem and lower levels of depressive symptoms and stress. And when it comes to family dynamics, increased family meal times have been shown to build stronger families through increased feelings of connectedness and higher levels of family functioning. So, now that we know the why behind family meals, let's talk about the how, because having regular family meals can be difficult. Think about your barriers to having regular family meals. Is it time, food preferences? The great news is that we're addressing both of those. Let's start from the beginning, choosing the meal. Whether it's because you haven't meal planned, you ran out of recipe ideas, or everything you make your family seems to say something like, I don't like this. Choosing meals to suit the whole family is hard. But when it comes to family meals, it's important to choose meals that the entire family can enjoy. This can alleviate a lot of the stress and pressures of family meal times and make it much more enjoyable. Building a recipe or a meal list is a family activity. So gather your household around the table and ask about favorite meals. Think of cuisine types. Is it Asian, Greek, Italian, or Mexican? Think of protein types: chicken, beef, pork, vegetarian. And don't forget restaurant favorites. Does your son like that chicken panini sandwich from Panera? Add that. What about that mac and cheese from Noodles and Company? That too. Does your husband love that burrito bowl from Chipotle? You know what to do. Now, I know what you may be thinking. My kids only eat chicken nuggets, or my husband hates all the vegetables, and that's fine. Later in this class, we'll discuss how to make little swaps in our favorite dishes to slowly start expanding palettes and thus expanding your recipe repertoire. And if you're looking for more recipe ideas, our free Savory magazine has great recipes. You can even access it online at giantfood.com/savory. And of course, check your recipes for balance. How can you make sure the meal is balanced? Well, let me tell you. Welcome to the nutrition component of the class. We are nutritionists after all. Good nutrition is fundamental to good health, and good health is what family meals are all about, right? A healthy meal will ensure that your family is getting all the nutrients they need. So, what makes a healthy meal? Whenever we plan meals, we want to strive for balance. When we achieve balance, that is a healthy meal. We see balance as a plate filled with half plate fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables provide us with many key vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that fight disease, support a healthy immune system, supports good gut health, reduces inflammation, and supports healthy growth. So, whether it's fresh, frozen, or canned, it all counts. And fun fact, same colored fruits and vegetables have the same vitamins and minerals. So if you're worried that someone in your family isn't getting their necessary nutrients because they avoid all red veggies, know that they're getting those nutrients from red fruits like strawberries. Of course, continue to offer those red veggies for exposure. Next, fill a quarter of your plate with those high fiber grains and starches. This includes your whole grains, potatoes, corn. Fiber keeps us feeling full and satisfied in addition to those gut health benefits. Keeping to that quarter plate will ensure you're getting all the health benefits in the correct portions. And a quarter plate lean proteins to help heal and repair your body. Including dairy in the diet is an easy way to get other key nutrients that our body needs as well, such as calcium and vitamin D. It's also a great way to get those gut healthy probiotics. Of course, you can get calcium, vitamin D, and probiotics from other food sources as well. So don't think you need to incorporate dairy if you aren't already consuming it. This is where I would encourage you to think about those family favorites that we just talked about and check for balance. Does it have all of these components? If it does, great. If it doesn't, what can you add? Spaghetti with meat sauce gets balance with the side of vegetables, maybe a green salad, or maybe bell peppers and mushrooms in the sauce. Chicken panini sandwich from Panera, can you recreate it with whole grain bread and add some carrot sticks? In truth, any meal can achieve better balance and nutrients when you add more produce. Time is a huge barrier to family meals, so here's a time saving tip to make life a little easier. Guiding Stars. Guiding Stars is our nutrition guidance program that reads the nutrition facts labels and evaluates recipes so you don't have to. It makes choosing healthier options for you and your family so much easier. Products and recipes receive stars based on credits for the anti inflammatory things we want, like fiber, vitamins, and minerals, and debits for the things that may cause harm, like saturated fat, sodium, and added sugars. Guiding stars are found on the price tag in store, on product descriptions when you shop online, and recipes in our Savory magazine. The program is also available as an app that you can use to scan products if you don't see a tag. You can find Guiding Star products in every category of the grocery store to find the most nutrient dense options. Each week, as you plan meals, consulting the Giant app or the website will help you identify sale items that could serve as a foundation for some more recipe ideas. Cooking for a family can also get expensive, so building recipes off of sale items can really help save money. Since most meals start with the protein, check out what proteins are on sale. What's needed to balance or complete your current meals? If you're flexible, opt for items on sale. Since you'll also need produce, check that out too. And of course, staples that your family uses often. If on sale, add that to your shopping list. For me, it's avocados, bananas, pasta, and tomato sauce. If you're looking for more ways to save time and money, be sure to check out our Revamp Your Shopping Habits on Demand class. If you're looking for more recipe inspiration, it's time to pull out your phones to take a snapshot. You can also find a list of recipes in the description. I've broken these recipes into categories to help slowly expand the dishes that you can offer to your family. All these recipes I'm about to show you are from our Savory magazine and receive at least one of those guiding stars, so you know they're better for you recipes for the whole family. Starting off with family approved recipes are those recipes that everyone around the table enjoys. These are those meals that you may have on rotation, maybe weekly or every other week. My family's go to recipes are arepas. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with having the same meals on rotation. Especially if you have a picky eater, adults included, new foods can often feel intimidating. These family approved favorites provide familiarity and comfort. Just remember to check for that balance. Remember half plate fruits and vegetables, a quarter plate high fiber grains, and a quarter plate lean protein. My family pick, try the speedy veggie lo mein because who doesn't love slurping noodles? The next step in expanding your meal offerings is to try something new in a familiar way. It's important to try new things as it adds versatility to your plate. Not only does it make choosing meals easier, it also helps to add more nutrients to our diets too. Start off with those family favorites and look for swap opportunities or little swaps in ingredients to add more nutrition. This still allows for that familiarity and it isn't as threatening as adding an abrupt change or outright new dish to the menu. Can you add some lentils to that ground beef for burgers? Lentils add a boost of plant protein and can barely be noticed in ground beef. Can you add a handful of spinach to that fruit smoothie? Or, for example, this different way of eating fried chicken. Instead of fried, they're breaded with crushed pretzels and baked. Now, there is one very important note. Do not hide veggies from little ones. This leads to distrust and a poor relationship with food. Be transparent about what is in the food and get them excited by having them help you prep and cook or give it some silly names. Now, if you're ready for more adventure, choose fun and entertaining recipes. Let little ones play with their food. It offers a positive association with their food, allows them to get familiar and comfortable with it, and fosters curiosity and independence with their eating habits. This rainbow spaghetti with Parmesan makes food fun with all the different colors, and it's a great sensory food for those curious hands. Or maybe make a rainbow pizza with red tomatoes, yellow bell peppers, green spinach, and purple onions. This adds color and nutrients to a traditional pizza. Let the family help add the toppings, or better yet, make them personal size and let them customize their own. And don't forget that a meal doesn't have to be a traditional meal. Think charcuterie board. Let your family pick items off a board. Sometimes just changing up the presentation can really have a huge impact. Just remember to offer items that are balanced. Another top reason I hear for not engaging in family meals is time. By the time we get off work and pick up the kids, or by the time they're done with soccer practice, or by the time our spouse comes home, there's simply no time to cook something and eat together. So gather meals that are your family's favorite time saving recipes. These meals can be quickly cooked up on your busy days to allow for more time for that family connection. Turn on the slow cooker before you head to work, and by the time you come home, dinner is ready and there's time to eat as a family. These mini tater bite omelets are perfect for busy mornings. Make them ahead of time, and for breakfast, pop them in the microwave. You'll save a couple minutes to possibly be able to sit with the kids and eat before heading off to start your day. Or air fryer fish stick tacos are another go to in my family. Just air fry frozen fish sticks, pair with a bag of rainbow slaw, and pile on top of a corn tortilla. These time saving meals can really help to relieve stress in the preparation phase and allow for relaxation around the table. Speaking of saving time, there is no shame in assembling meals. Grab quick and convenient items at Giant to assemble a fast, balanced family meal. Head over to the deli and grab a rotisserie chicken. Pair with a bagged salad and microwavable rice, and you have yourself a complete meal. Or for a quick snack, try apple donuts. Keep these items on hand to make in a jiff. Remember, family meal times can also be snack time. Depending on our schedules, we might not always be able to sit down for dinner together. Snacks are a perfect opportunity to get some family mealtime in. And if we talked about what makes a healthy meal, we have to talk about what makes a healthy snack. And the key to that is to pair a protein and a fiber. These two together will help keep you feeling full and satisfied, keep those cravings at bay. It helps to curb hunger between meals and prevents overeating at meal times to help regulate that blood sugar level. Snack time is also usually a less formal setting than our meals, where meal times may be associated with rules like stay in your seat or elbows off the table. Snack time may seem more welcoming to young eaters. And I don't know about the kids in your life, but my kids are always excited for snack time, making snack time a great occasion for family to gather around. Not only are these energy cookie dough bites nutritious and delicious, they're also great recipes to get the kids involved in the kitchen. And the more we can get them involved with the cooking process, the more likely they'll eat these items too. Speaking of involving them in the cooking process, studies have shown that involving children in food preparation for family meals can also increase dietary quality and improve eating patterns among children. So now that we got our recipes, it's time to get cooking. But before we get to cooking, we gotta get our groceries. You may be tempted to leave the family at home for some peace and quiet, but even if it's once a month, go grocery shopping together as a family. Grocery shopping is a fun way for kids to see all the different foods out there. Let them pick a new fruit or vegetable to try this week and add it to the cart. Practice math skills like counting by having them pick out 5 avocados. Go on a scavenger hunt. Give them 5 items on the list to find or look for those guiding stars. Giant also has those little green shopping carts that they can push around themselves. All of this helps them develop a sense of independence and self confidence. And don't forget, if you shop online, they can help too. Practice skills like critical thinking and attention to detail by researching recipe ingredients. Develop motor skills such as typing on a keyboard, or practice math and budgeting, such as comparing prices and swapping products for cheaper options. And lastly, cook together. Involving them with actually touching and prepping the food increases their chances of actually trying it. An important thing with this tip, though, is to get in the right mindset. It will get messy. Prepare yourself mentally before mealtime or snack time. Put an apron on them, or maybe place an easily washable mat underneath their seat. This will all help to make for an easier cleanup. Give out tasks that are age appropriate. For the 2 to 3 year old, they can clean up, set up the table, pour, measure, and mix. For the 4 to 5 year old, they can match silverware, wipe down the table, unload the dishwasher, or rinse produce. For that 6 to 7 year old, they can help measure ingredients, crack eggs, cut foods, and wash dishes. For that 8 to 9 year old, they can read the recipes or pack their lunch or grease the pans. And for those older children, 10 and above, they can help to use that skillet or griddle. They can create recipes or use the oven. All of this teaches a number of lessons counting, measuring, following directions, and science. They can develop those fine motor skills and hand eye coordination. As we discussed at the beginning of this video, it helps them learn to eat healthy, and as adults, they are more likely to try new foods and eat healthier. Children can also gain self confidence through positive cooking experiences and learn about responsibility, planning, and organization through tasks such as cleaning and putting away dishes. They also learn teamwork, patience, good hygiene. Children can learn new words and new meanings for familiar words when helping out in the kitchen. And of course, cooking can create positive memories associated with smells, tastes, and experiences, and can be a screen free time to spend with your children. We've picked the recipe, we shopped the ingredients, we prepped the food. Now it's time to dine. Sometimes this is where all the stress of family mealtimes can come about. So, an important aspect of family mealtimes is to understand what the responsibilities are for both the parent and the child. This may be a new concept to you, but it is very important in order to build confident and adventurous eaters. It is the parent's responsibility to decide what and when to eat. It is the child's responsibility to decide how much and whether they eat from what is offered. This might be different than what you and I grew up doing, but this method allows kids to listen to their own hunger and fullness cues for eating. The Clean Plate Club is a way from the past. Table conversations also allow you to connect as a family. It's an opportunity to learn about each other's day. So think beyond the food when having a conversation. Ask specific questions that are positive and be sure to listen. You can also lead by example and share your own experiences and details of your own day, which makes it easier for others to do the same. And lastly, make it stress free. It's easy to start off optimistic and then everything comes crashing down when they don't want to eat anything that you've offered. It can be stressful. Rather than making it a stressful experience by constantly asking them to eat a little bit, distracting them so you can put that spoon of food in their mouth, or bargaining with them, keep it light. Remember, your child is responsible for how much and whether they eat at all. Again, make it more about the experience and less about the food. In our additional resources, we'll have a guide with conversation starters to get you started. This concludes our Family Meals webinar. Thank you for trusting the Giant Food Healthy Living team in your journey to better health. I hope you feel inspired to gather around the table with your chosen family. Although our time is over today, I invite you to check out our other recorded classes, which cover a wide range of topics, including heart health, brain health, healthy eating, and so much more. Today's video is your first step. Your next step is to utilize the resources provided in the notes below, where you'll find more resources on reinventing family mealtime, including a recipe collection and other information which will support everything you've learned today. There's even an option to email us with questions, schedule an appointment, or follow up on social media for daily tips and inspiration on a wide variety of healthy living topics. I invite you to stay connected. We offer a wide variety of free services, including store tours, webinars, cook-alongs, and more, all of which you can access on giantfood.com/healthyliving or in the notes section of this video. We've taken the philosophy that health is for everyone. It's the little things we do every day that add up. So start today. Start small or big, just start. Thanks again. Reach out with any questions, and most of all, stay well.